Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today's video, my broadhead selections for the 2025 season. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Keystone State Bowman here. Today's video, we're going to discuss my broadhead selection for the 2025 season. Little disclaimer, if you know your broadheads, these are all Magnus. I am Magnus to the core. These heads work. American-made product, 100% lifetime guarantee replacement. They've even made that easier now this year. You go to their website, click on the link, and you just fill out an application on the website. No more emailing them. You just go to the website, click that link, fill in your name, address, email, send. You can attach a picture of the head from your phone right on there, give a description of the model, weight, and they'll send you a brand new one right through the mail. No questions asked. You can't really beat that. 100% American made, right here in the great state of Kansas, and in our great country of the United States. What more can you ask for? There's very few broadhead companies that offer any kind of lifetime guarantee, and they sure as hell don't do it at the price point Magnus does. So let's start here from left to right. Magnus Stinger Buzz Cut. All these heads are 125 grain. I'll just mention that right off the bat if I forget to mention it again on any other heads. This is the buzz cut model. You can see nasty little serrations there. 1/16 on the main blade, 3/4 of an inch on the bleeders. Some guys would argue that it doesn't make a difference with the serrations, pardon me. In my experience, it makes a difference. I've shot deer with the smooth edge model. I've shot deer with the buzz cut model. As far as soft tissue damage, these buzz cuts, they're not even comparable to the smooth edge, what I've seen damage wise. It's incredible in my opinion. I've never once had to question the blood trail or had to worry about where the deer went. It was quite easy to follow. They offer these in a smooth model. I don't have any with me right this second. I do have some I had home, but these heads, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember the exact year, they've been a staple in the Magnus lineup since the early 2000s. They've probably taken more game across the world than a lot of other broadheads have. Next, 125 grain Snuffer SS. This is one head I've never shot at a deer, never taken a deer with. Maybe we'll change that this year, because I am kind of interested to see what kind of damage they would do. I will say, and if you buy these, it does say on the backpack, these only come file sharpened from Magnus. It is your responsibility. Excuse me, freaking dog pecker flies are hellacious here today. It is your responsibility to sharpen these to get them hunt ready. Now, as you can imagine, if you know anything about sharpening, you get a stone or whatever, take this back and forth. Me, I just do a backstroke. Do that, and I strop them, and I'm telling you, they're razor sharp now. 3-blade, 1/16 cut on this head as well. The Snuffer SS. Next one here, without a doubt, is my all-time favorite, the Black Hornet Serrazer. 1/16 cut on the main blade, or I'm sorry, 1.25 inches. 7/8 of an inch on these wicked bleeders. I can't get over how well them serrations look on those things. I'm telling you guys, they're wicked. Again, I don't have a smooth blade model here to use as an example, but just imagine them serrations aren't there. That's what you get with the smooth edge model. I've taken more animals with these than any other Magnus head, and I'm telling you, they are wicked, to say the least. I've never had one not get a pass through. I've never had a deer get past 80 yards before it fell. Last year I ran the 150 grain model of these, and I shot a doe at about 14 yards. She went 30 yards and powered up. Center punched her heart. It looked like a massacre, like he painted the woods with red paint. The black hornet ceraiser. Sort of a new offering for Magnus this year. Last year, Mike released 150 grain single bevel. He had a lot of interest in other weight models. This is the 125 grain single bevel. Obviously, this is a smooth edge model. I want to say I think the 150 grain last year was 1 inch and 30 cutting diameter. I measured this one out to be 1 inch and 1/16 myself, maybe just a fuzz over. I'm telling you guys, these here are razor sharp. I could take this right now and shave the hair off my arm. That's straight out of the package. You want to be very careful with handling with any of these heads, but I'm telling you, my experience since he released these last year, these blades come wicked sharp. And obviously, this is the 125 grain single bevel buzz cut. Same as the last one, other than, once again, we got the serrations. This is going to be my number one to come out of the quiver this year. I want to see what this is capable of, because last year, I'm the type of person, depending on how I feel or whatever day it is, I just grab a different arrow out of my quiver. The doe I shot last year just happened to be with the 150 grain black hornet ceraiser, just the one I grabbed that day. Again, the 125 single bevel buzz cut. 1 inch and 1/16 cut. Again, razor sharp. You want to be careful with these heads, guys. You better keep band-aids in stock. All right. So, that's my broadhead selection for the 2025 season. Check them out at your local retailer. Don't have one around you? Check them out at magnusbroadheads.com. Catch you later.